Okay, let's have some fun and multiply conjugates. So first of all, we have to know our vocabulary word. Conjugate means we have binomials, two terms, and we change the middle symbol. So if you look, I have 8d minus 3, and I want to multiply it to 8d plus 3. I know these are binomials, two terms, two terms. I also know they're conjugates because they both have 8d, they both have 3. All I did was change the middle symbol. If I'm multiplying conjugates, I do not need to work it out vertically. I can do it in my head. The rule is to multiply conjugates, you multiply who's first and who's last. So everybody watch, I'm going to make rainbows. First would be the 8d times the 8d. So let's go. What's 8 times 8? 64. What's d times d? D squared. Then you'd multiply what's last. So last would be negative 3 times positive 3. So a negative times a positive is always going to be a negative, and 3 times 3 is 9. And there you go. You don't have to do it vertically because the middle column would be guaranteed to cancel out. Okay, let's go to the next. I want to multiply 10 plus 9m times 10 minus 9m. First thing, are they binomials? Yes. Two terms, two terms. Next thing, are they conjugates? Yes. They both have a 10, they both have a 9m, but the middle symbol's different. So that's our definition, they're conjugates. If we're multiplying conjugates, we do not need to do it vertically. We're going to do it in our head. So we're going to do first times first. 10 times 10 is 100. And then we're going to do last times last. A positive times a negative is a negative. 9m times 9m. 9 times 9 is 81. M times m till the day you die is m squared. Now here's the problem. Is this answer written in the correct descending order? No. So guys, be careful, guys and gals. When we're doing algebra, after we perform our operation, which we did our multiplying, make sure your answer is in correct descending order. So if we write this in the correct descending order, we'd want the variable first. Watch your signs. That's a negative 81m squared. We write that first. The 100, what sign is in front here, guys? That's right, it's understood to be a positive. That's plus 100. So that would be the product written correctly. Okay, last one. 1/2 r minus 5s times 1/2 r plus 5s. First thing, are these expressions binomials? Yes. Two terms, two terms. Are they conjugates? Yes. They each have the 1/2 r. They each have the 5s. We're just changing the middle symbol. So to multiply binomials that are conjugates, all we do is first and last. First, 1/2 r times 1/2 r. Be careful. Multiplying fractions is no problem. Top times top, bottom times bottom. 1 times 1 is 1. 2 times 2 is 4. R times r till the day you die is r squared. Now we'll multiply what's last. A negative times a positive is a negative. 5 times 5 is 25. S times S is S squared. And that would be your product. Now, if you want to write it another way, again, my pet peeve is I don't like terms hanging in the middle of a fraction bar. I could float this r squared to the numerator and write r squared over 4. Do you all agree? Dividing by 4 is the same thing as saying I have 1/4. I don't need to put the coefficient of 1 here because it's understood. That is 1 over 4. So either answer is acceptable, either way it's written. I prefer putting the placement of the terms with the numerator. I don't like things hanging in the middle of a fraction bar. But see how simple that was? Wasn't that great? So you have a trick now. If you know you're multiplying conjugates, you can do it in your head. You don't have to line it up vertically. Okay, I got one more trick to show you, and that's coming in the next video. See you then.